these Smartie gummies and Airheads. I really like these. And to add some crunch factor, I haven't eaten these in like over a year, and they're very yummy. My sister is here, but she's shy, so she'll be here though if you see me looking to the side. Oh. These are hers. I'm not a big fan, but I guess just for the tingles, we'll do it. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with the ice cream since it's cold. I think it's important to share that this is not my first tub of ice cream today. I had one earlier on my way back home from dinner, where I also had a piece of cake and a whole platter of food. But that's okay. Food is fuel, I guess. I'm not quite sure if this is water-based or milk-based because it's a fruit. It's mango strawberry, and usually I feel those flavors are water-based, but I know it looks like I'm reading, but I can't read. I can't even see it, so, but I guess dairy. I never said this video was gonna be perfect. This is really good, but I don't think I'm gonna finish it because, like I said, I had an entire pint of ice cream earlier. I mean like 5 minutes ago. I'm not quite sure how messy I can be with eating videos yet, as I know people prefer different things. I've always been jealous of people that can buy ice cream. I've never been able to do that, but I try and it hurts every time. As good as this ice cream is, I can see myself getting kind of bored of it. Try. The background ASMR noises are because of my sister. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have some mochi. she's in a camera and like her husband is like off. I feel like this is talk about my Lego. Okay. My little sister is naturally really smart. That's how I would think she is, but she doesn't. And she's really good at building things and focusing, unlike me. And she has a amazing collection of Legos. The wall is bigger. My personal favorite is the one I actually purchased, that Ferrari up there. But my second favorite has to be the NASA rocket ship. It always fascinated me how she could just sit down and focus on finishing one, because I could never do that myself. So kudos to her. Not yet. As this channel goes, I'll probably get messier with my food, but I feel like we just met, so I have to have some kind of manners. There's a strawberry there in there. I didn't like that. I'm parched. as bread goes, I also don't really care about processed foods. I don't eat real sugar. I would much rather have a lab-made chemical in my body. As long as it's 0 calories, I don't really care. But my stomach had exploded. I was bloated for 2 days. And then once that wore off, I went back to work. Ate another sandwich. Same bread. Same thing happened. And I went about my life like that for about a week and a half. Until I realized it was the bread. And during this time in my life, I was working at a very active job. So me getting bloated was very strange because I was always moving, walking around. So since then, I realized that anytime I ate something with gluten, it made my stomach super uncomfortable and quite painful. So because of that, I make being gluten-free my entire personality. But it's weird because I don't know if my little sister knows this, but I used to have kind of an issue with dairy, but not anymore. My body actually really likes dairy. Just gluten. I think it switched. It chose its battle, and I'd rather have milk than bread, which I'm fine with because I love milk. I used to also not even like milk. So the milk that I'm referring to, back then that I noticed that my body had switched was things with milk in it. I didn't start drinking actual milk until I was 18, 19. My mom never really made drinking milk a big deal. Growing up, I had aunts and uncles that did make their kids drink milk. My mom wasn't one of them because we ate pretty healthy, lots of vegetables, so I think, and lots of fruit and lots of meat. So I think she just thought, you know what, if they don't drink milk, that's fine. Which is cool, because now we drink a lot of milk, so I know some kids, because of their parents forcing them to drink milk, they don't like milk, because it's kind of traumatizing for them. But now I love it. And my mom also never used to force us to eat vegetables, we just kind of did. Which is great, because again, I know some kids are traumatized by broccoli or green beans or something because their parents made them eat it. But my mom never really made us eat anything, which I think is why we ate everything. Sorry. Actually, never mind. I think I'm just speaking for myself. I'm gonna throw my little sister under the bus. My little sister was a very picky eater growing up. She ate nothing. She would eat a head of lettuce. She would eat a smart woman. So she saw that Rippy was very selective with her eating, but she was eating good stuff. So again, she didn't really care, right? My mom didn't really care. I think, you know what, now that I think about it, my mom made us grow up with a pretty healthy perspective on food, right? A very good relationship with food. Because we eat everything now, we're not very picky. I mean, I feel like we were eating sushi at a very young age. Raw sushi, also, like nigiri sushi. So I think that's kind of neat. Yeah. I think the only thing I had a problem with was like, actually, I had no problem. I was that kid where at school, when they would give out hot dogs, everybody would be like, ew, mustard. And I was like secretly eating it because I love mustard. Do you have a food that was like a secret thing you liked?
The turkey gravy from school and the mashed potato.
Thanksgiving lunch.
Yes.
Thanksgiving school lunch was amazing.
The cheeseburger.
I think everybody liked those. Me personally, I was a big fan of this chicken nose with barbecue sauce. Also, I remember this boy at my school. I don't know if I should name drop him or not, but everybody made fun of him because he liked ranch. I love ranch. Kids are so mean. They're so mean. Like, why are you making fun of somebody that likes ranch? I think it's because he would mix ranch with barbecue sauce. That is amazing. Like, I mix ranch with ketchup. sleep. So that's why I take it for my brain. Not because I'm a meathead. But I would like to be a meathead also. I try to hold in that burp for you guys and now my chest hurts. Sorry. Golly, I was thirsty. Okay. Last but definitely not least, candy. Maybe this video is getting too long. What do you think? 25 minutes? Who cares? Who cares? This is my channel. No, I'm kidding. I still had okra in my teeth. I'm gatekeeping these gummies that I'm eating because my little sister hates when they're out of stock. I'm gonna load my mouth up with nuts clusters so I can get a good crunch in. Excuse me guys, but I'm gonna have a side conversation with my little sister. Now that I look at these nerds clusters, you know how your boyfriend is always saying that, like, he gets like the energy like Goose for his runs. I saw this guy saying that the gummy candy works just as good. Yeah. Yeah, because he says, and this guy, well, honestly, remember, guys, we also used to be runners. We're athletes. Remember in cross-country practice, all the fastest guys would eat like a pack of Airheads right before. Because it's like sugar and carbs. And the guy that I'm referring to that I saw say that nerds clusters work just as good as Goose. He runs like 100-mile marathons. Yeah, so I mean, I kind of trust him. Because the Goose get expensive when you run. Yeah, that's only for one run. Or a couple for one run. you should try it out. And he just like pulled up a pack of like nuts and clusters and was like, this is what I eat. Running is an expensive sport. It is because you have to buy new shoes every so miles.
I think it's like every 60 miles.
So, I believe every 600 miles, it's not 60 miles because
it's little.
that's like a couple weeks worth. Every 600 miles, you need to change your shoes.
At least 2 pairs of shoes.
Yeah, you need to have at least 2 pairs.
Trainers.
And your runners.
Race shoes.
Yeah.
Trainers, $100. Race shoes, 2 to 3.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're a runner, you kind of, I think it's best to not spend where you don't have to. So, spending a couple hundred every month on booze isn't that great. But yeah, I remember before cross country practice, all the fastest guys would pound down a pack of gummy candy and a soda, and they'd run like 10 miles easily. I think I never even saw them eat any kind of fruit. These are good. Sharing is caring.
I think they taste better when they're shorter.
Let's make a little trifecta here. That was a big word. I'm proud of myself. I'm losing my manners as this video goes. My stomach is starting to hurt, but I'm not a quitter. You know what? Maybe I don't have a good relationship with food, because I will not eat until I'm full. I mean, until I'm sick, and then, like, I feel sick, but I don't care because it's yummy. There's this girl I see on TikTok every now and then posting her eating videos, and I see on my that she also goes to the gym and stuff. Like, honeybee, I don't get how, even though you eat that much food, even just going to the gym, it doesn't, like, because you can't really outwork a bad diet. she used to be. Okay guys, this is my last bite because my stomach is starting to hurt. Actually, it's been hurting for the past 10 minutes, but I'm not a quitter. Okay guys, I think that wraps it up for today. So this is my second video, and it was fun, featuring my sister. She's to the side. Have a good day, or a good night. This video was filmed by professionals. Do not try this at home. I am a professional eater on the weekends.